I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat, and this is Clark and Hopkins. One's missing because I reviewed it recently. Guys, Brandon Clark is the Clark in the Clark and Hopkins. Good guy. Met him at the Chicago Hot Sauce Festival. He's a great dude. He gave me some samples or some sauces to review. I love his approach. Everybody that has sauce has a thing. Whether it's fruit or some sort of twist that's kind of unique to them, they try to do that so they can be unique and bring something to the sauce community that somebody else isn't bringing. Let me tell you what Clark and Hopkins does. And I read this in the last one. I'm going to read these in all of them because if you haven't seen the first one, you don't know about this one. Heat with a purpose. I love that because heat without a purpose is just hot, and I like heat with flavor. But let me tell you about this. At Clark and Hopkins, we study cuisines of the world to bring you an authentic culinary experience. It all started on the tennis courts of Northern Virginia when Chef Brandon Clark was challenged by a tennis buddy from southern India to create a sauce using ingredients of Kerala, a region rich in indigenous spicecraft that somehow lacked its own version of a hot sauce. Can you imagine that, living in a country with no hot sauce? Gosh, getting the chills just now. I can't even imagine that. The result was so impressionable that Brioche exclaimed, "This tastes like home." Clark and Hopkins continues to experiment with flavors of Southeast Asia, Africa, the USA, Mexico, and further afield in search of interesting regional cuisines. The last time I did Laos, really neat sauce with some really cool, unique ingredients in it. Let's pick let's go to Ethiopia today, guys. Today we're going to eat some sauce from Ethiopia. Now, it's not from Ethiopia, but as you know, just like I read to you, they use local ingredients from Ethiopia to create this. All right, so let me tell you the ingredients on this one. By the way, you can find them at clarkandhopkins.com. Ethiopia. Bear, that's what it says. I'm not sure what that means, but in this is white vinegar, habaneros, ginger, onion, garlic, tomato paste, bearberry, which is paprika, coriander, ginger, Canadian spices, salt, and sugar. Let me read this to you. East African cuisine is widely available in the DC metro region. We've fallen in love with it. The deep, fragrant heat comes from habaneros, jalapenos, and their aromatic curries called berbere, B-E-R-B-E-R-E, berbere. Ours is flown in fresh from Ethiopia. This goes well with lentils, roast chicken, grilled meats, stews, burgers, rice, quinoa, vegetables such as collard greens or kale. It is earthy. I just think it's a really cool niche to do. They're doing something that other people are not. I try to do on this channel what other people are not. Like, take it seriously, not be rude, not vomit, not curse. Make this show family friendly so your kids can watch it. You'll never say anything on this show that your kids could watch and you'll say, "Wow, I can't believe you said that." However, if you're not a kid, it's still gonna be fun enough for you to you'll keep wanting to watch. All right. Also, the challenges I do are kind of interesting, but all right, one more time with the ingredients, all right? White vinegar, habaneros, ginger, onion, garlic, tomato paste, berbere, which is the paprika, coriander, ginger, Canadian spices, salt, and sugar. All right, kind of interested. Here's the consistency. There was no flour stick on the first one, so there won't be one on this. If you see that, you can see bits of seeds and happiness in there. Eat a million sauces, and I've tried a lot of sauces that were pureed. I've fallen in love with some sauce. Some of my favorite sauces are pureed sauces, but I tend to like sauces with texture and consistency. And to me, it adds character and depth to it. Wow. Pick up the vinegar. For sure, the garlic and ginger. No doubt about that. The ginger is prominent. I like that. And they fly their berbere in from Ethiopia. That's kind of neat. Here is the consistency, friends and family. Kind of neat looking. All right. Yeah, this is much more pronounced on the spoon, which is neat. I say that because sometimes it's different. I better leave the top off. I usually go back for more. All right, so I'm Johnny Scoville. Thank you guys for hanging out with me from Brandon and Hopkins, or Clark and Hopkins. This is their Ethiopia sauce. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chasetheheat. It's got a very clean, crisp, kind of a bright flavor. Picking up on the, for sure, on the ginger, the garlic, the onions. Good balance with the salt that's in there. Not too salty at all. But the bibere, that's probably what I'm picking up that I can't quite put my finger on because I haven't had that before. What a unique flavor though. It's got a very bright, crisp flavor. Neat. Heat with a purpose. I love that. All right. I can't believe no one's mowing their lawn today. I bring that up because every time I come out here, it's like they're queuing the lawnmowers. I mean it. If you guys watched in the past, there's so many videos. I wait. There's no videos. I come out. No lawnmowers. No weed eaters. No blowers. Come out. Turn the thing on. It just happens all the time. But not today. Tasty. I like the ginger in this. Terrific finish too. What a pleasant finish. Heat is mild again. This is a mild sauce. It's not going to be that hot. I'm not sure if it moves my needle. I think the average person might find this like a 3. This is something that anybody could enjoy, and I think this is something that everybody would enjoy. The heat is from the habaneros and the jalapenos, but it's an aromatic sauce, the aroma. All right, if you're new to the channel, you may not know this, but if you're on the Scoville Squad, you have smell-o-vision. If you've been around for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. So guys, kick on your smell-o-vision. Go ahead. Get a whiff of that. You smell it. It's really aromatic. I think it's probably the bibere that I don't really. You can't really put your finger on it. You know what I mean? You smell that? I think it's the bibere or berbere. I'm not sure if I'm saying it the right way, as I am not from Ethiopia. But very, very interesting. I like. You know, it's such a cool angle that they go around the world and try different. You know, create sauces with the local ingredients to create something that's authentic there. So this is like getting on a plane and flying to Ethiopia, right on my porch here in Reno. Super, super tasty. Again, though, it's going to be great on lentils, roast chicken, grilled meat, stews, burgers, rice, quinoa. Burgers, I think this would be great on burgers. And you can even put the porch over fries and make your fries taste great. But it's got a great flavor. The heat, again, is not going to be that much for you, which is good, though, because a lot of times on the show, you'll see me review stuff that a real small segment of chili heads are going to really enjoy. I do. I'm an odd bird that way, but this is one of those sauces that really anybody could enjoy. The flavor's mild. The heat's mild. The flavor's incredible. It pops. It's fresh and it's got a little bit of a zing to it. But guys, I would urge you guys, if you've not tried Clark and Hopkins, do that because they have such a unique angle. I don't know anybody that's doing this. Going to a far obscure place, getting ingredients from, not necessarily going there, but acquiring the ingredients from there. And putting together a sauce that's authentic for that region. That's awesome. I think that's very cool. So Brandon, I like what you're on to. You got something good going here. Guys, go to the description box below. You'll see a link for Clark and Hopkins. It's clarkandhopkins.com. Click the link. Get some. You know, get this. Get this right here. There's 5 bottles from all over the world. So far, we're 2 for 2, and they have been dandy. I really, really enjoy them. So try it. I've never had anybody say so far, I tried a sauce you said, and I didn't like it. Everybody's tastes are different. That's why on this show you'll never see, I'll give a heat rating always because heat is not subjective. Heat's heat. If I tell you it's a 3, you can bank on it. It's going to be around a 3 for you. If I tell you it's a 7, it's going to be a 7. But flavor is subjective. You know, something that I might like, you might not. I watch people do these. It's a 10 for flavor. Well, how do you know it's a 10 for flavor? For me, it may not be. I think that's ridiculous. So I don't do flavor ratings. I will tell you what I like about it. If there's a video or a sauce that I don't like, or I think something's overdone or underdone, I'll let you know what I would need to have it happen for me to like it. But I don't give flavor ratings because your taste buds are different than mine. All of that said, I still have never had anybody go out, take my word for something, trust me a little bit, go out and buy a sauce that I've recommended and then say, Johnny, let me down. I wouldn't do that to you. So I think you guys would like this. So you've heard my take on it. You've heard the interesting ingredients going on. If you're sitting there going, gosh, that sounds neat, lean into the pitch, take one for the team, go to the description box, click the link for Clark and Hopkins and buy some. I think you'll probably thank me. If you do, and when you do, because you will, when you do, go to the comment section afterwards, after you've tasted it, and say, yeah, you're right, this is what I found. And give me yours. I mean, I do my video, throw yours in the comment section. I love when you guys do that. Because I'm chasing the heat, I'm talking to you. You're chasing the heat too. You know you are. We all are. We just chase it differently. Everybody marches to their own drummer. We all chase the heat that way too, right? That's why I called it Chase the Heat. Anyway, you guys are great. The family's growing. You know how the family grows? You guys are amazing. You share these videos. You tell people about me in the show. Every day I have people say, I tell my co-workers about you. I tell my family, my friends about you. That's why this channel is blown up. It's not me. This is not, you know, it's funny, I said this on a recent video, this channel is not about me. You might be looking at me, but I feel like I'm looking at all of you. This channel is so much more about you and the chili community than it is about me. When I started this channel, the sole purpose, two purposes, was to create family-friendly, fun entertainment revolved around all about chilies and things hot. But I wanted to further and grow the chili community. I didn't want to do, you know, you see somebody do a video where they eat a pepper and they just act so poorly. They're rude, they throw up, they curse a lot. Number one, you can't, your kids watch that. I wouldn't want my mom or my sisters to watch that or my children. On top of that, when you watch a video like that, you don't go, yeah, I want to eat that pepper. I want to eat what he's eating. It's repulsive. And I think there are people that get have channels like that. Look, there's a place. I'm not knocking them for having a channel like that. But that's for the shock value. No shock value here. This is for education, for knowledge. And I want to grow the chili community. So when you guys tell me what you're eating and what you're chasing, and you're chasing other different things, and you're sharing this with friends and sharing these videos, that blows me away. And that's why this family's growing. See that pepper right there? Click that and it grows in you. And you become part of my family and I become part of yours. So let's make that happen. Click the pepper. If you don't want to miss a video, you don't have to. Click on the bell and we will notify you we have new ones. We do that daily. Sometimes 2 or 3 a day because I'm giving you a lot of content. Love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.